Hi folks, it's Bob Holzhacker here with Prime Motor Cars Mercedes-Benz in Scarborough, Maine. As you can see, we're in the midst of a small snowstorm. It's supposed to continue all day, but I did want to take this opportunity to showcase one of our great snow cars. Everyone thinks in terms of an SUV for the snow, but I've owned a couple of these C-classes with our 4MATIC drive, and we used to take it to Sugarloaf and Sunday River in Maine, and this is a fabulous car in the snow. Unlike many all-wheel drive cars, this one is all-wheel drive all the time. All four wheels are always powered. As a matter of fact, it's biased a little bit to the back, 55% rear, 45% to the front, as far as the torque is concerned. So it's just a great car in the snow, as you'll see driving around our lot. It doesn't have snow tires on it. It has the Conti Pro contacts, which come with most of our cars, and it's just fine. It really is great in the snow, starting and stopping. Of course, you have ABS brakes, stability control, both of which Mercedes invented, by the way. This is a 2020 C-Class. This particular example has the panoramic roof, a little covered by snow now, but normally it makes the cabin very bright and airy. Let's move on to the center console now. We have a beautiful wide HD screen. Everything is controlled with the controller here. You can go to your phone, your Mercedes Me Connect, which is your remote start based on a cell phone app, which is terrific. You can check the tire pressure, how much fuel you have, things like that. It does have satellite radio, which is excellent. This car also has the Burmester sound system. It's the upgraded system, 580 watts. It's from a small company based in Berlin, Germany. Very easy to figure out. Heating and air conditioning control. It's very intuitive. You also have backup hard buttons here just in case. That'll take you back to nav or radio immediately. On the steering wheel, your controls here on the right are for audio and phone, and on the left would be cruise control and things like that. You also have a tiny little touchpad in here that you can use to control what shows up behind there. You have consumption, your trip computer. I think most people leave it on the miles per hour with the digital readout. Okay. So let's take it for a little ride around our lot in the snow. I think we'll enjoy that. It's really coming down out here. Back up. We have all of our blue Christmas lights up at this time. We're going to have to clear this whole lot today, which will be fun, but we're dressed for it. Okay, I'm going to accelerate pretty briskly. Now we're going to stop. And there we are stopping. You really didn't slip at all. It really is as good as any SUV in the snow. Now, of course, we have 5 different levels of SUVs, so we have plenty of those. Believe me, there is a need for them, especially if you need a little more height. Going up your driveway or something like that. But let's come over here. Pretty heavy snow. It hasn't been plowed over here. And we're fine accelerating. You really can pretend you don't have snow here. I kind of like it. It's kind of fun. And this car doesn't have snow tires. With snow tires, you know, it would just be. Now that was pretty deep. This is pretty deep here we're going through. Our selection of brand new 2020 Mercedes. Almost all of the Mercedes line has 4MATIC. A couple of exceptions with the very, very high-end AMG sports cars. And we have the Sprinter vans back here. So in a moment, we'll be taking this inside because we can't get the camera wet. We're going to run it through the wash real quickly, and then we'll come inside and do a walk around. I happen to like this color combination. The lunar blue with the tan interior is fabulous. Now we're inside our service drive. The valets take the cars and determine which service advisor you're going to be seeing. You would go in to see one of these gentlemen to talk about your car. And then on this side, where this truck is right now, normally we have our loaner cars lined up there, courtesy cars as we call them now. This is the 2020 C-Class again in lunar blue with the tan interior. It's just a great size car, not too big, not too small, terrific on the highway, and as we've shown, terrific in the snow. It does have our front collision protection radar, which is a critical safety element. Walk around the car. This has a couple of upgrades, the Burmester stereo inside, and as you can see, the nicer wheels, which are the AMG wheels. Dual exhaust outlets, plenty of room in the trunk back here. It really is a car you would have for a while. You may not know we're one of the only manufacturers that use fresh steel. It hasn't been used in another car. It helps with these cars virtually never rusting, and it's much better in a collision. This is called a comfort box. I guess Mercedes engineers wondered what we could do with all that space up there, so they invented this, and you're wondering, gee, is that a baby table? Which is what I thought initially. But actually, if you go to CVS or you're at the grocery store, get some things that are going to roll around your trunk, you would put them in here. It's pretty handy, kind of a neat thing. And these handles are to lower the rear seats if you have skis or something from Home Depot a little bit longer. It's really kind of cool. And this closes electrically, of course. Let's walk around this side. The lines of the car are just terrific. It really is a beautiful mid-sized car. And they're around plus or minus $50,000. Okay, that's here from Prime Motorcars Mercedes-Benz. My name again is Bob Holzhacker, 207-747-9714. Thank you.